All right, so let's switch it over to the luxury side of things when it comes to the accessories, and we're gonna get into the Spigen Enzo. Now, I saw this on Amazon. I didn't know when it was gonna drop, and I was like, no, this is not the aramid version. This is gonna be the leather Italian leather version. It's gonna give you that very good leather for 150 bucks for next day delivery. So I had to go out there and grab it so I can get it to y'all, man. So no Spigen Enzo sent this to me, man. I went and bought this for myself, and when I bought it, they were like, T, we're about to send it to you. I said, it's all good, man. I like to get my cases out to my people quickly, so y'all can go ahead and make a purchasing decision. Now, I'm gonna be real with y'all. All right, I might cheat y'all on some of this case review because I'm not giving you that premium unboxing experience that you normally think when it comes to an Enzo product, because your boy has already been in here. So if you're looking for a premium unboxing to see what's nicely packaged, guess what? You ain't getting it when it comes to this. You're not getting it when it comes to this video because I already been in it and I already done tore it open, man. But you can kind of get the gist of what's in here. So let's kind of go through it. So here you go. You're going to get that very beautiful Spigen Enzo, as you can see right there. Let's set that to the side. And on the inside, you're going to get your certificate of authenticity. Shout out to my dude Floss, where you actually pluck it. But let's go ahead and see what's in here, man. So as you can see right here, every one of them have a serial number. I'm not going to read my serial number because you try to get me. But yeah, you have a serial number, man. So this certificate of authenticity confirms your purchase as a genuine product of Spigen. The enclosed unit meets all craftsmanship standards of our limited Enzo collection. All right, you're a part of collection when it comes to the Enzo family, man. So let's put that up in there. But I don't get all this when it comes to the aramid fiber version. Y'all did that dirty. All right, but as you can see right here, it says handcrafted genuine leather. So you're gonna have this Genoma vegetable tan leather made in Italy. So you get that nice Italian leather. That's what you're paying for. I know some of you said, why wasn't the aramid fiber case, it wasn't priced the same? Because you're getting that nice leather when it comes to this Enzo, man. It's a very nice leather quality. And in here, you're gonna get a nice leather wrist strap that has Enzo branding right here. So you can slap this on. If you're a wrist strap person, slap this on and rock out with your day, man. Very nice quality. As you can see here, to get that same Enzo emblem that you get on the back of the actual, attention to details, man. So all of this stuff, all of this stuff, Spigen just brings it. We still tossing it to the side, and we go ahead and get into the actual case review itself. So here it is. This is going to be the Spigen Enzo for that 15 Pro Max. This is just one of the prettiest looking cases. Now, you know how we talk about if you had a case for your case? This is one of the cases that you might want to have a case for the case, okay? Because this thing just looks so good. So in the back, you're going to get that very nice vegetable tan Italian leather, which just looks very good, nice and smooth, wears very good. I feel like this leather just wears much better than a lot of cases out there in the market. This wears very well. And you're going to get your little Spigen logo down here, which just looks very premium. Got a little brush looking design. I know some people don't like that, but that's just part of the Spigen collection. That is what it is. You're going to get your aluminum camera ring that goes right here. But the one thing that I love about this case so much is going to be those diamond cut buttons. So you're going to get that volume up and down. You're going to get your power button, volume up and down, and that action button. Good job having that action button. And this isn't going to be a case that's going to be leather through and through. On the outside of it, you're going to get a little smooth silicone band that goes all the way around. And in my opinion, that really helps, because sometimes when you have those full leather cases, I love them and I prefer the full leather cases. But one advantage of it having like a silicone band is if you drop it, this silicone will really absorb drops a little bit more than a leather. You drop a leather case, you run the risk of damaging that leather because it'll be like a little chunk of leather missing. But when it comes to cases that has that silicone band, it can kind of take drops a little bit better than actual real leather does on the side, the back of it and all the sides. So just a little tidbit. On the inside, as you can see, you're going to get that nice soft material. You get that Enzo branding here, Genoma leather, and just feels very good. You got that drop protection. And on the insides, does this have a little plastic coating over your buttons? I don't know, man. It doesn't look like it. I'll try to verify, but it looked like the same color of the buttons. I would like to see just a little bit of a smooth lining, maybe the same lining that you put on the back of your cases right here, just so you can make sure your buttons don't damage your actual buttons on your phone, because it is a thing. It's not OCD. We're not tripping. It is a thing. Let's go ahead and weigh this case. Let's see what it has going on. Dropping it down on the scale, we are looking at 44 grams with the Spigen Enzo. So we're going to put that to the side. Let's go ahead and grab our 15 Pro Max in the titanium. Let's slap it on. And then one thing that we're going to do again now that a lot of people want to know is how much does a phone and case combo weigh? And putting it all on the scale, we're looking at 281 grams with the Spigen Enzo and 15 Pro Max combo. But look at that, man. That is just a beautiful That's just a beautiful case. Like, it's just too good. You know what I mean? As they say on Good Dinosaur, it's just too good. Like, the ring that goes around it, that natural titanium. We're going to have to do a video of the best cases that goes with the natural titanium. Hell, it may be every single case that I review because they all look good with it, man. So that's how it's going to look with that beautiful, nice, vegetable tan Genoma leather. Just looks so good in my opinion when it comes to this Enzo. And that's going to be the front side of it, the back side of it. Everything looks clean. So let's go ahead and step through the case. The top side is going to be completely closed, as you can see. On that right side, the power button, nice and tactile, no issues there. I'm not trying to do the emergency SOS, stop calling. And then on the bottom side, you can see all of your cutouts are good to go when it comes to that Type-C and speaker on that volume up and down. Very nice and tactile. Action button, very nice and tactile. So great job speaking with the buttons. All the buttons work absolutely amazing, perfect. And flipping over to that camera lip on the back of it, you can see that it does have that lip that goes all the way around it. So you will be able to put it down. Now, sometimes I don't know how I feel about like hard surfaces on the aluminum camera ring because it's feeling like you're going to get that camera ring damaged, but don't worry about it, man. It comes with the territory. Like I said, you might need a case for the case when it comes to this bad boy, but you do have that lip rounded that will protect those cameras. Now, let's get in and talk about that lid on tail protection. As you can see, it has a very, very faint lip that goes all the way around it. Now, this is going to be a Spigen Enzo, man. Hopefully, you're not out here dropping this Enzo, okay? It may be okay to drop the aramid fiber version. We're talking about 40 bucks. But when you're talking about $150 right here, man, you just can't be dropping this case any kind of way. You just cannot be doing it. So, but it still does just fine when it comes to the lay on the table. When it comes to all of that, everything is good. Now, how does the case actually fit on the phone? Spigen Enzo is always going to bring you a nice fit, all right? It's going to give you a nice snug fit. As snug as fit as Spigen cases are going to get. It's going to give you your best fit. So it gives a little bit on the top and bottom. Going along the sides, it gives a little bit, but trust me, it's still going to be very stiff. When this case is popped on there, you don't got to worry about it. This is not some super tight-fitting case, but it is snug enough to where you don't have to worry about a single thing when it comes to this. I do feel like the aramid version fits a little bit better, but that may be a material thing. Who knows? Could be. I don't know. But the Spigen Enzo leather fits also great as well. And how does it feel in your hands? Now, this silicone on the side is going to be a little bit slippery when you're talking about holding it. That's just the nature of it. But, I mean, we're talking about a semi-leather case. It is going to be what it is. It still feels good. Doesn't add a bunch of bulk to your phone. Kind of still keeps things very thin in the grand scheme of things. You won't feel like you have a bulky case on. Spigen isn't doing that when you're talking about 150 bucks. I always got to come back around to that price point. So, very thin. Keeps everything in the thin profile, but yet a beautiful looking case. And the grip is okay. It could be a little bit more grippy because those sides are a little bit slippery. Dropping it down on MagSafe, as you can see, it works just fine with MagSafe. Now, is it going to pick up this base? No. Now, this does have a much weaker magnet than the Spigen Aramid. Let me grab it over here. Then the aramid version. This aramid version can probably pick this case up. Yeah, see, look. It can pick this base up with just the case alone. It doesn't even have to have a phone in here. That's not going down when it comes to the leather. So just something to take a note of. Spigen did improve their magnets, but I feel like the Enzo magnets really aren't that improved. This feels like the same Enzo magnets that we've had on our previous version, but it still is going to work just fine. I actually used the Enzo for a good bit when it came to the 14 Pro Max, and all the magnets work just fine. You don't have anything to really worry about. Slapping those third-party accessories when you're talking about MagSafe is good enough. Once again, man, it's not, these are, I can tell you the magnets that's going to be weak, but this one right here is not going to be weak. You're good to go when it comes to that. Slapping on the charger as well. The charger has good strength. You don't have to worry about anything right there as well. So this is going to be the Spigen Enzo, man, for the iPhone 15 Pro Max. And this is going to be the leather. This is the leather Enzo and the aramid fiber Enzo. If you want to see it, I'll be sure to pop that video for sure about that one. But Spigen, you know, every year we got to talk about this price point. The 150 bucks is entirely too high. You know, you don't really see a lot of people talking about the Enzo because it's so outpriced. You got people who don't even want to spend 50 for a case. And then you add $100 more, Spigen, you're going to have to bring this case down. I love this case. More people should experience the Spigen Enzo case, but you're going to have to drop the price down. The price is too damn high for people to really experience it. You have a case. Is it really selling? Because at 100, you're going to have to bring it down. I don't care if it has Lamborghini Murcielago seats. I don't care if it has Centenario, Aventador SVJ seats in it leather. You're going to have to bring that price down because it's 150 price point is priced out of most people budgets. And a lot of people are curious about this case because they see these reviews and they want to really try it out for themselves, but they're not going to go out there and spend $150. But if you have the money, if your money is long, if your pockets is big, trust me, if you want to live luxury, man, that top, you go, hey, look, was walking around looking like this, and nobody gonna be able to know your case is $150, but you will flex it all you want. You know what I mean? Because this is going to be a great case. Checks all the boxes. The Spigen Enzo has always been a great case. It's always been one of my favorite leather cases. It looks the best, I feel like, out of any leather case. It's just so priced out of most people's price point that a lot of people aren't going to enjoy it. But it is such a great leather case. But if you want to get a Spigen Enzo that you can enjoy, if you want to get a Spigen Enzo case that you can buy that's cheap and you can enjoy it, check out the video that I did of the Spigen Aramid Fiber. Boy, words to you words. You're struggling today, man. Aramid Fiber Spigen video right there above.